Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
He begged for mercy only to be blasted with noxious gas. His survivors just won a court victory. By Caitlin Ostroff. Kostroff at MiamiHerald.com. November 29, 2017, 7:43 a.m. Even in a prison system known for questionable deaths, the case of Randall Jordan Naparro stands out. Jordan Naparro, a petty criminal known to suffer from a serious blood disorder, was gassed by corrections officers at Franklin Correctional Institution while pleading for medical attention. He collapsed and died in his cell, his corpse and clothing coated with a noxious, orange residue. After his family sued, the Florida Department of Corrections asked for the lawsuit to be tossed out. This past week, the department got its answer, an emphatic no. If the department asserts that providing at least some treatment is always sufficient to exonerate the department from liability under the ADA or Rehabilitation Act, the department is simply wrong, Senior U.S. District Judge Robert L. Hinkle wrote in his ruling. ADA is the Americans with Disabilities Act. The complaint rests on the actions of staff against Jordan Naparro, whose condition was well documented in his department medical files, according to the suit. When symptoms emerged, medical staff told him not to pick at his skin so as to not cause bleeding. When he complained of blood in his mouth and urine, a nurse threatened to file a disciplinary report. When he complained of back and flank pain and had a temperature of 102.4, staff gave him Tylenol. Jordan Naparro wanted to go to the hospital. He was told no. On September 19, 2010, after he cursed at a nurse, staff forced him into a 13x8 cell and gassed him with 600 grams of chemical agents, according to a 2014 Miami Herald investigation. Inmates in the area heard him scream, "I can't take it. I can't take the gas. I need a nurse." 2010-010-2282-DR015. A cloud of residue shows where Randall Jordan Naparro was sprayed with noxious chemicals at Franklin Correctional Institution. Hours later, Jordan Naparro was dead. He was found on the floor of the cell with a weathered paperback Bible by his side, and was positioned as if he'd spent his last moments gasping for fresh air through the narrow crack beneath the door. The department, in its motion, argued it did provide medical treatment, albeit not the hospitalization Jordan Naparro wanted. And though Hinkle conceded that negligence or providing the wrong treatment doesn't necessarily violate the law, he noted that one can provide some treatment and still be deliberately indifferent, still discriminate based on disability. A policy of treating strokes or heart attacks with aspirin and nothing more would not do. And so too here, treating Mr. Jordan Naparro's life-threatening symptoms with Tylenol, as the plaintiff alleges occurred, would not do, he wrote. Following Jordan Naparo's death, a routine staff inquiry found nothing of concern. But when FDC Inspector General staffers visited the prison to investigate another matter, they learned details of the death and were shocked. When they reported back to their boss, they said they were warned to butt out or face serious consequences. The FBI and the Florida Department of Law Enforcement ultimately investigated the death, but no charges were filed, said Gretel Plessinger, a spokeswoman for the FDLE. Randall C. Berg, Jr., Executive Director for the Florida Justice Institute, which has sued the department over its treatment of inmates with disabilities, said the incident never should have happened, given Jordan Naparo's known medical condition. They should not have used chemical agents on him in the first place, he said. With Hinkle's ruling, the case will proceed and go to trial next year, with a scheduled start of May 7, said Ryan Andrews, one of the Tallahassee attorneys representing the family. Berg said he hopes the lawsuit causes the department to reconsider when it uses chemical agents on inmates. One would hope if the department continues to have to pay off judgments in this manner that the department would change its policy, he said. Michelle Glady, a spokeswoman for the Department of Corrections, said that following Jordan Naparo's death, the department did amend its procedures, requiring mandatory showers following use of force incidents where chemical agents are used. A cloud of residue shows where Randall Jordan Naparo was sprayed with noxious chemicals at Franklin Correctional Institution. A cloud of residue shows where Randall Jordan Naparo was sprayed with noxious chemicals at Franklin Correctional Institution. Special to the Miami Herald.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.